Hello internet world. This is my very first video for Jamberry as a Jamberry independent consultant. First, I just want to apologize for this background I got going on here. This is real life. I don't live in a model home, so I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. But the main reason that I am doing this video is to introduce you, if you have not already been introduced to, the new Jamberry Lacquer Remover that has just come out with the spring catalog release. This was my first time trying it. I've only taken off a couple of nails so far because I did want to show you all. First, before I do that though, I do want to mention why I became a Jamberry independent consultant, and that's because my family would go bankrupt if I did not. I'm joking, but I'm sort of not joking because I love Jamberry. I was just introduced to it within the last 6 months. I became a consultant on February 19th. Today is April the 13th. So it hasn't even been 2 full months, and I'm loving it. So let me just get straight to what we're doing here. What I have got is just a small little bowl. I have the lacquer remover, and I have an orange stick. Now, all I'm going to do, this lacquer remover comes with this handy dandy little pump thing here that you can just stick a cotton ball on and pump a few times if you're actually removing lacquer. But what I am going to be doing is removing wraps. So I'm going to just pop that off and put just a very, very small amount. I said I was going to put a small amount. Technical difficulties. Hold on. Okay, what I'm doing instead is I put the pump thing back on there. It slid right back on very easily. Pumped it down to very carefully bring out some of the remover, and then I'm just pouring it in that bowl. It's not going to take much. I promise it's not. Okay. So I'm doing it, let's see, 3 times here. Close that up. Now here is my index finger. This jam has been on for 13 days and it's time to come off. I have Easter on. I'm ready to switch it up. So all I'm going to do is take my orange stick, break the seal just around the edges, and then I'm sticking my finger in that very little tiny amount of lacquer remover for just a few seconds. Oh no, 10, 15 seconds. Okay. And now that I'm taking it out, look at this. Look at this, people. I mean, I did this with olive oil before, and oh, it takes way longer than this. I've done it with fingernail polish remover, which I don't really like to do, especially if it has acetone, because that can be damaging to your nails. But I mean, it's almost all the way off already, so I do need to break the bond a little bit more. So now that I have it lifted up, I'm sticking it back in there for another few seconds down so that the lacquer remover is getting on my fingernail and in between the wrap and my nail bed. That was just a few seconds. I've got some paper towels here down in front too. I know you guys can't see that, but okay, so then here I am again, just kind of pushing it. That's all I'm doing, is barely pushing it. And it's all the way off. I did not have to pull. There was no strain on my nail at all. And this stuff has a very smooth, almost like you just put some cuticle oil on your fingers or something. I have to look. Let's see. Trying to see what all might exactly be in this. Sorry, I'm totally ad-libbing and winging this first video of mine, but it is non-acetone. But now, this is my finger. It is smooth, there is no damage, it was super quick, and I'm sold. I will be taking my wraps off with this stuff from now on. Now, if you happen to be watching this and you're in a party that I have going right now, it's April 13th, 2015. Congratulations, because I did this mainly just for you. If it's already past that date and you're watching this because you were searching for Jamberry, or you're thinking about becoming a consultant or something along them lines, if you don't have a consultant, there's information either here or here on the video. You can get in touch with me that way. I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you see how well that it worked. I just can't even tell you how glad I am that I found Jamberry. I never did my nails before, ever. I always had my toes painted, but I never did my nails because it just wasn't worth it, especially when I had kids. You just don't have the time to paint your nails, let it dry. Somebody needs their butt wiped or whatever, just to be real with you guys. I just didn't have time. And besides that, whenever I did paint my nails, they never lasted more than a day or two. They always started chipping within just a couple of days, if not by the end of that very first day. So I'm just very, very glad that I found Jamberry. I am enjoying my time as a consultant. It's been a very fun and quick first 2 months. I cannot wait to see what is in store for me with this company. So if I can be of any help, I will be absolutely thrilled and glad to do that for you. And like I said, if you're watching this and you're in one of my parties right now, if I've rambled some, I apologize. Like I said, this is the very first video I've ever done. So have a good day. Jamberry, y'all.